Thank you. Thanks a lot. Wasn't it awesome hearing from Ashok Raji? Tomorrow being August 15th, from their home country, India Independence Day, and they're really blessed to have this real independence coming from them. Give a big round of applause to them, right? Awesome. So excited when you have your own team, babies growing like this and rocking in front of everybody. You should cherish that. You should go through that experience. You should have your water in your eyes and you should see their own growth happening. That's when the real success will happen. Anyway, this is Ravik and Rupa, ex-IT professionals, 17 years into IT. First year, IT repeat 17 times. That's when IT happened, 17 years. So last year, we were able to quit our job and doing this full time now. My wife couldn't come during the last minute change, and she conveyed our best wishes to all of you. So let's get started. When we started our business, the most important thing which we actually start off with is the clarity of thought. Correct? So for that, there are multiple ways to drill down what is that we need. But for us, when me and Rupa sat down, two main important things. What we don't want, but we have. What we don't want, but we have. You got it? That's so simple it is, right? Then we jotted down all those aspects, right? What are those? Top 5 coming from this category. Time and money freedom. Yes, there is good money, but are we allowed to skip a stand-up call the next day? After attending this convention, Monday morning still have to go to that convention call, right? Stand-up call. How do you get that control in your hand? Next, what we don't want but we have. List down. You and your wife should sit down. If you're not married, don't worry, you should sit down yourself. All right? It's very important. Unless you figure out, you jot down some common points among these two, you will not get that clarity. Right? And you have to quantify what kind of number you have to establish to hit that, to clear anything which you want. Right? That can be money. Money is not everything, but for everything you need money. It's a great weapon to hit your goal. So think in that way. Okay? Think strategically. Commit specifically. Focus constantly. Focus. When you have a plan, it looks like this, rosy. Everything rosy. But actually, this is how it will look. Do you all agree? Right? So that's why we encourage our team, everybody onto the, when they come, right? We say, consider HGI as your baby. If you already have 2 kids, 3rd baby. If you not yet have, if you're not married, treat this as your spouse. Just because you have a bad day at work, just because you face 3 rejections, will you throw your baby? Will you show your emotion bad? Will you start talking bad in front of your baby? How do you treat that? With top priority, right? The whole problem or challenge is they don't give the same priority the way they give it to the baby. That's it. Okay? So as soon as you keep this in the center of your life, everything will fall in place. That's what we did, by the way. Okay? Then our choices, it makes all the difference. Either you work for 25 years for somebody, running behind money, or 2 to 5 years work for yourself and make money run behind you. It's your choice. You want to become a problem of solution. Netflix or Netlaw, it's a rhyming aspect, by the way, but I hope you have got the concept. Okay? So there are always there. Okay? Most importantly, how do you say that language? This is what I always look at it. Are you saying my team is not moving, or are you saying I'm suffering from fever, or are you saying I'm recovering from fever? The same concept. Are you saying we don't have groceries at home, or are you saying we have to buy groceries? It's the positive thing in every statement which you make matters a lot. Got it? And then we talk about system. 6 steps, everybody know. But how do you apply? You list down, you sit down with your field builder, you sit down and qualify them, and then run the system. After applying 4 filters, you will get the first set of recruits. But with whom will you work? With whom will you focus and drive along with them? Then you will apply the next 4 filters. It's very, very important. All right? That is when you will find the core team. Your focus, your constant energy will be towards those who are actually have cleared the 8 filters. It may not be from the beginning. First 3 months you have to be patient. You have to work with them as a builder's mindset. And then you have seen the power of override yesterday. One recruit, how it can change many people's life. Got it? That's it. So it's a rapid, relentless repetition. Your business happens from event to event. When I read this statement, heard from Hubert, I took it seriously, right? So these are the big events which are happening. Many of you would know. You should have a clear-cut goal. What kind of team? This is our story. Always focus on wide. Depth will follow. Everything coming from LFS and our core thing, which in our team we follow. And we encourage everybody. If you want money, titles, cash flow, RMDs, overrides, the whole secret comes from how many people, from how many legs from your base shop are there at the each event. That's it. That's the whole mantra. In somebody in our team, there are 2 RMDs which are happening this month. I tell them, you may be RMD to the world, but unless you have 6 legs, 25 people in the weekly meetings, that's when you will, even if you go sleep, you will go RMD tomorrow. Does it sound good? Because input is equal to output. The way you experience director of motivation level is what you have to play around eventually. Okay? That's the whole secret. And to the leaders who build big base shop, it took us 10 first generation RMDs to hit our first $500,000 last year convention and 5 more to hit our first $1 million jacket. Many people after the event yesterday were asking, how did you make it happen? How did you make it happen? There is no other secret. No big secret. If you ask me about doing sales, I may not be very good. But if you ask me about how to exactly work with people, go deep, build them RMDs as quickly as possible, give them that confidence, you will know the real power of a person when you give them title. Anybody heard that statement before? You make them RMD, you will know their real strength. Because that's when people will, somebody in the 15th generation RMD, somebody will step up, like this couple who came before me. Who will step up and who will say, okay, I will not just stop at RMD, I will go SFC. We will be your next leader. Somebody like that, right? You never know. You cannot say, I will sit on one RMD, I will build it strong, and then I will go next. It will never happen. Because it's a momentum business. You have to go wide fast, you have to build leaders fast. And ask yourself, cost of discipline, cost of regret. Which one is expensive? Quality of people. Ultimately, whatever the challenge is facing can be drilled down to these 2. Either you have quality of people or quantity of people, very less quantity of people. You are meeting very few people or you are meeting people who are almost broke. Doing things right and doing right things, extremely important. The moment we start getting recruits, people start getting into the managerial mode. That WhatsApp admin, right? WhatsApp managerial, correct? So that will never happen. This is a proper leadership. You have to stand in line. You have to work with them, block the seats or whatever you want to do. Along with them, only then the titles will come. Okay? Then our team mantra. Some will, 6 SW, some won't, so what, somewhere, someday, 6 will. 6 legs, 6 wide, 6 deep, 6 licenses can form a solid RMD team. That's the whole secret here. Okay, there is no big logic. You repeat this and somebody in your team will follow. Okay, and finally, nothing goes with our team who is on the ground here. Who believed in us from day one, and a big thank you to those people, my personal field builders, Kishore, who recruited me, Santosh, Raja Yadgiri, who is here, and Raghu Reddy. No words to thank him. We can never forget when we started, right? And Aki, many of you know, in fact, more than 50% of the people in this business are there because of Aki. You know that, right? And no words. You have to spend some time with Hubert, capture his vision. The moment you get into it, you will start the next biggest thing. Just imagine, other than your parents, if there is anybody thinking about your growth, who are they? They are your uplines, correct? So we always strive to be the biggest, largest, strongest LFS team of our upline. Can we all say that? You have to be the largest LFS team in your upline organization. My leaders, anybody can say, if they say RMD or not, we don't know. Or if they say me CEO title, I don't mind. But if they say, we have to build a team like Ravik and Rupa. And we want to ideate that kind of team. That's the culture we want to build it. And we always try to be their biggest part of the team, of the entire organization. And thank you for everybody to giving this opportunity. All the best.